Hey everybody, welcome to episode 4 of my modded Minecraft CrackPack Let's Build a Military Base series. Something like that. That's how it goes, right? Today we're going to do a little different than the last couple episodes, I guess, because I feel like recently I've just been doing a lot of building and coming on and being like, look what I did. And we haven't really done much, so today's just going to be building. This probably won't be the last episode for the power plant, but I need to be getting to work on other buildings on the base, so whatever we do today will be done for now, and then if I get other stuff done I'll show you that, and we'll be coming back and forth to it, I think, because there's been an update to the pack, as I think I mentioned last episode. We have a bunch of new mods. One of them is a big one. It's called Mechanism, and it allows you to like increase your ore output by 5 times or something ridiculous like that. A couple were taken out, but yeah, it's something that I want to. I guess probably the next big build we're gonna do is gonna be a workshop, because I need to put a Tinker's smeltery in. There's now a Tinker's Steelworks, which I have to do another smeltery for, and then I need to move all of my machines somewhere for thermal expansion, and then we'll probably have a second building attached or next to the workshop with all this new mechanism stuff. But we're going to get into that in the future. Today we're going to be working on more power plant stuff. So I haven't done much up here. I just added these rods going up to hold up the catwalk, and I added lighting. A lot of lighting. These are just glowstone strips, and they managed to keep their light output, so it works pretty great. I was kind of disappointed in the fact that we didn't get Project Red Illumination put into the pack, but I'm not going to talk about that. Maybe we'll put it on the server. Who knows? A couple of things. I put some lighting above the doors. I put some hazard strips around like certain areas. That's something we can see more down here, like around top of the doors and on the corners here, so you don't smack into it and hurt yourself. There's also these are like more lighting down here, but they blend in well with this other strip, so it's kind of like running lights or something, and that keeps the whole entire room illuminated without torches. Right here I have a quarry going very far away, sending stuff over. So here too we have a ramp that goes over the pipes. My plan is to put in another one over there and maybe a little one here too. We might do that today. This is the room where the transfer room is going to be. This was an idea I had, like a tesseract in the middle, and then you could output to 6 other tesseracts. So I have yet to really fully conceptualize this room. Over here we have some more like just warning caution tape to where this stuff is going to be. I ended up putting doors everywhere. I dug out this entire stairwell and put some more doors in. We're going to work on this actually. Then there used to be 2 rooms, one here and one there, well, where the stairwell is, and I decided to connect them. This will be like a little lounge or something. You got your hard hats ready to go. And here is going to be the command center for the power plant. We're going to have, if you look down there, each of the machines has a wireless modem on them, and those hook up. There's another ones here on these computers, and I don't know computer craft like at all, so it's something I need to learn. But what my idea is that we're going to have the computers here, and the computers are going to be hooked up maybe 2 to each machine if that's possible, and then we'll have monitors outputting like the status for each of the machines, so we can like have a constant monitoring of what's going on. And I know it's possible. That's why there's the add-ons for the big reactors for computer craft. So that's something I need to look into, because I don't know anything about that. I built a desk up here. This is micro blocks, and this is mangrove wood. I really like the white style with these blue magic wood seats. I need to get some carpet to fix those up. And then we'll have another escape hatch here. There's a sunroof, or like a skylight right there. And that's kind of all they've been working on upstairs. That's kind of, I guess, what all I've been working on, period, since last episode. I mean, yeah, there's, I've just kind of been waiting for the patch to come out, and I've just been doing a lot of microblogging. What today I want to do, though, is we're going to try to get this staircase done and a bunch of other things. Just get some more completion done on the building. We could talk about whatever comes to my mind. First, I need to find my blocks. Okay. So, I just want to use the same style for all the doors in the building, and just keeps it cohesive. One thing is, I have had this temporary door here forever, and I really don't like it there, and I don't like it that can only be like a one door unless I want it to be off-center. So what I think I'm going to do is actually move it down here, and then it'll be at the same height as that door. I mean the same on the same y-axis, right? Yeah. But I don't know if it'll work outside for doing that. If we put the door here, oh, that'll be perfect. Right here. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. But we're not going to do it right now. I want to get the other stuff done. So, back to upstairs. I just want to get these doors installed. And then there too. We'll get to that in a second. I went ahead and cooked up a bunch of Tinker's clear glass. For some reason, right after I started recording, I got super congested. But I cooked up some Tinker's clear glass, and my plan is to, if I can find it, put it up here. And it really depends on how it looks, whether or not I want to keep it. Because I was thinking of maybe tinting it, or perhaps using a different style of glass. Like, I've been looking at a bunch of them. Mechanism just added a new kind of glass, actually, called, what is it called? It's here somewhere. Right there, dynamic glass. And it's not too hard to make, it just takes steel. I don't have really any steel right now. But I kind of like the way it looks a little more. It'll actually look like there's glass here. This just looks like I kind of like the clear glass, but right now it looks like it's just an invisible wall. So I might need to tint it, and then we'll see how it goes. If I did it like a black or a dark gray. So we'll come back to that later. Once I figure out how I like that. We still need to work on the roof. There's a zombie outside. Well, not for long. So what I wanted to do was just get this done. I've had this kind of like this for a couple days. I didn't realize I'd do that. We're going to do this basically just like the outside of the building, where we have like a sort of lattice frame, and then there's going to be these metal grates on top, and I need to get more of those. I'm probably going to have to make more. I need to get the rest of my glass too. I was like, I want to record, and I could sit here and I could prepare all of this stuff. I also made these carpenter's blocks so we can do this. It blends in. And these, nope, I didn't do those. I planned to do those. We'll do them right now. I was like, I can prepare and maybe even do all the work and then do like a normal episode. But I feel like I haven't really been doing enough building, and I know some people like building, some people don't like building. Some people don't like long episodes, and some people like long episodes. Like, I like long episodes, but I don't know if... You guys let me know what you like, long or short. If you want me to do more building on camera or less building on camera. I mean, I could just crank out this entire building or the next building and be like, look what I did. Look what I did. I don't know if that's any fun for anybody. And now I'm going to have to replace that. Oh, my inventory is so full. Let's fix this real quick. There we go. And my doors. Wrong side. So basically I've been trying really hard to make this building look like an actual industrial building. Just I think little bits like these rails and the caution tape go quite a long ways in just adding to the ambiance, I guess, or something like that. It just adds so much to the building instead of like here's a nice square building and we have a power plant in it and I used a couple of different blocks. Like, I don't know, that's just really boring to me. But on the same hand, or on the other hand, I guess, the doing things like microblocks on screen is probably way too boring. It takes a long time. I mean, not like so long that it's tedious, but sometimes it is tedious, honestly. We're gonna have to get more factory blocks. I don't want to use those. I should go dump out some of my inventory real quick. So, I mean, like, how long it took me to do that up there, it was kind of insane. And I would not want to put that on camera because it'd be really boring, and I wouldn't want to watch that. I mean, I've been thinking about streaming, actually, and doing it that way, but I just haven't really got around to it yet. There's like a lot of stuff going on recently with me, and I haven't felt like when I sit down and play games, I kind of just don't want to think about streaming or what I'm doing. So, I don't know. This build is still enjoyable for me. I'm just kind of like, at the same time, whoops. At the same time, I want to get it done because there's a lot more I want to do. I really do want to get into the other mods in this pack, especially like Mechanism and the Force Field mod I really want to get into. I want to get into the Power Suit mod and some other stuff. And the way I'm doing it is I'm kind of just holding myself back until we get to that part of the build of the series, because I kind of want to be able to show you guys like the things I enjoy about them when I discovered them the first time and stuff like that. So here too is you know, something else that I might not want to do on screen is a super long just doing this microblock railing like this. Like if I start doing this, then I won't be talking because I'll be concentrating and I'll probably screw it up more than I should. So I'm going to do this a little later off screen and show you guys when it's done. But in the meantime, we can go work on something else that I've been wanting to do is outside, actually. But we need to make some blocks first. One of them is... well, I kept putting it back so I wouldn't forget what it was called. I want to use this large paved stone, which means we need cracked blocks and some slabs. I don't have enough. We might have to go cook up some cobblestone real quick. I'm gonna build all these stairs and all these ladders and all this stuff, and I always just fly around. But we'll get this done real quick, and I'll be back when I get these blocks and we can start working on it. Okay, we're back, and it's time to get to work. Oh, great. We should probably make a day real quick, just to make everything easier, just because of the snow. If it wasn't snowing, it wouldn't be so bad. I still need to work on this tunnel. I guess what we could talk about is kind of plans I have for the island, for the base. There's quite a few plans I have, and we really need to get working on them, because right now as it is, we have so much power and nothing to do with it, really, except for run the few machines that I have. I guess we should go over, first of all, be the necessities that we have to do, and then the fun stuff. Let's get working a little bit. I don't remember if I showed this in any of the last previous episodes. What this is right here is the Open Blocks building guide, and it's giving us a pattern. Basically, I think I talked about it. So what I want to do is, first of all, we need to fill in the ground here. And I probably don't have enough, as much stone as I thought I had. I probably don't have enough stone as I was thinking I might need. So I'll do that later and fix it up. But we need to clear out the area first. And I should probably get rid of this water in here. What was that noise? Oh, apparently there's like a cave under here. I could not figure out what that noise was. That's good for now. I'll get rid of the rest of this ice later. It gives us something to work on. What is that noise? That is not a normal... That is absolutely not a normal, like, sound for a normal mob. There is some crazy ghost or something around here. We did add I guess the mod pack maker guys added a mod that makes mobs a lot stronger and then adds a few mobs too. So we could be hearing one of those new crazy things. Well, I'm sure we'll find it eventually. We're going to have to start taking out some of this dirt. But, well, you know what? We might as well. It'll be easier to do the work if this is all cleared out. So in the meantime, we can discuss what I wanted to talk about earlier. So after the power plant, we need to work on a workshop, which I said, and then we need to work on that thing is going to bug the hell out of me until I figure out what it is. We need to build a workshop. I need to build a mess hall, which will actually act as well as like a farm area, and because I'm constantly, I don't know how I never run out of food, but for a while I was eating just zombie flesh and dried zombie flesh, so it's like beef jerky. Oh, I need to find this thing. It's gonna drive me crazy. And then, so we'll have farms in there. I didn't need to take those out. Farms, and then I'm showing how long it's been since I've talked about stuff on camera and worked at the same time. We're going to build a farm. I need to build, one of the big things I really need to build is a supply depot. And also that'll be when I get into doing supply and logistics. So one of my favorite things to build that are military themed or supply connexes. This entire series is actually based off of a small military base I was building in the vanilla that actually kind of made me a bit annoyed about how little there was in vanilla to build with. It's kind of just made me a little jaded, honestly. But I've been wanting to do a military base for a while, and so when the mod thing came out, and especially with this pack with all of its technical stuff, I thought it'd be really great to do. So I like building supply connexes, which you may or may not have ever seen before. I'm sure if you've seen one, you would know. Oh, excuse me, what it was. If someone pointed it out to you. But it's basically just like a metal shed doors on it, and they can get trucked around really easily. But they're all over the place on military bases, and they're used for all sorts of stuff. So I was planning to build a bunch of them and then stock them with items, but since we have something like applied energistics, where you can have all your things in, you know, a single hard drive array sort of thing, having all your stuff everywhere kind of doesn't matter anymore. But there's kind of ways to get around that, I guess. So this is going to be hard to build because these things are so hard to see. So that's one thing, though, because my stuff is everywhere. I need to build a... I absolutely need to build some sort of storage. And then after the supply depot... so we have the workshop, we'll have the supply depot. I was thinking about building a supply depot and the docks in conjunction. The docks would be down here. So we'll have that. What else? As I think I'll show you this wand here. This is called Builder's Wand. It's from Extra Utilities. I happened to find a couple of them in chests. You can make them, but they're really hard to make because you need this unstable stuff and it's just a pain to get. But these are actually really awesome because what they do is, you see those lines there? It shows you where you're able to put blocks down if you have them in your inventory. And since we have this ring right here, I just go boom, and it puts them down. This one, the survival one, only puts down like 16 blocks at a time. The creative one puts down quite a few more at a time. But this is good enough for what we're doing. And this will actually save us quite a bit of time in getting this done. Probably have to figure out something else to do here shortly because we'll be done with this really fast. With how easy it is to do stuff with this. It only works on blocks though, which kind of stinks. But like I use it to build the walls for the power plant, and a lot of the roof stuff I built with this. It does work on carpenter's blocks, but it doesn't work great because sometimes the blocks have to be positioned each time, and we're out of blocks and we still need a ways to go. But you see how easy it was to do this? Like that, placing it in my hand wouldn't have taken too much longer, but this is really quick. And with this I keep forgetting what it's called, the building guide here, it makes it so much quicker. And what we can do actually is make that into a dome, and then when we get to the top here, it'll show us a dome we can build. And I'm gonna have to go get more materials, so we're gonna do a quick cut here and come back and finish this up. Okay, after running with the zombie that murdered me, it turned out there's just a blizz here. There we go. Get rid of that jerk. Apparently there's a big cave right under my place right here, which I was not aware of. Okay, we're back with some more blocks so we can finish this up. There. Hopefully enough blocks. I mean, I got 4 stacks of them. It's so hard to tell sometimes. There we go. I guess this would have been easier than doing it from above. It's so much easier to do things when you can fly. Just when you forget you can fly. Oh man. I really screwed that one up. There we go. Is that right? No, it's not. Been wasting blocks the whole time. There we go. Heat up real quick. Okay. So this is almost ready. So I think I was talking about supply depot and docks I want to build some more custom things like an airborne regiment. It's like headquarters. We need to build a headquarters for the island. But there's actually a lab that I want to build, and that'll probably be part of the lab. I got a whole lot of ideas. I need to actually write them down or put them in my clipboard, actually, so that I don't forget what it is I want to do, because I have too many ideas. So right now we can move this, and let's move it all the way up here. Stick it on there. Let's see what happens. So right now it's set for... Whoops. We need it to be... that's cylinder mode. Cuboid dome. Okay. We're a little too high by 1 block. We move... Actually, I think if we wanted to move it down, that might be okay. We need to make it 1 smaller. Oh, wait. Smaller. There we go. Actually, more smaller than that. That's wrong. These sides, I wish I knew which one all the time was the right one. What's going on here? Nope. Why is it not? Oh, maybe I need a freehand? Oh, there we go. Dome. Okay. And... is that too high now? It's a question. I kind of think it is. We want this to be... well, maybe not. We want it to be so that it looks like... it's kind of around the same, a little higher than the building. So that would be good. I still don't know what this is going to be for. I just kind of want to build it. If I remember, I'm going to add a picture of what I'm in, where the sort of thing that I'm getting this from. Usually they're much bigger though, because this is where the reactor would actually be held. But since the reactor's in there, it's kind of pointless. I'm thinking about using it for something like fluid storage maybe, or a mob spawner. It's might actually be the exact right size for a mob spawner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Yeah, we could actually put the auto spawner in here, pump into it, and then put some grinders down. It's actually like the exact perfect size. We could put grinders in here. We could make this the auto spawning place, and then transfer it to somewhere else for all the liquids. But until I figure out exactly what I'm going to do for it, we're just building it for fun. We need to get it going, though. I'm just wondering, do I want it that high? I mean, it'll look right. I think it'll be okay. Maybe 1 lower. That one was 9. That was 8. So if I did it... if I did 6 by 6 by 6 by 6 by 6 by 6 by 6... see, that might look better. It'll be roughly a little bit shorter, but it looks more like a dome. The other one was kind of like a cone. So that'll be good. Now, are these 2 layers the same? Because if they are, then we don't even have to worry about that. Just make sure there's no ghost blocks sticking out in the wrong places, like right there. It's close to exactly the same, but we might have to fix it. Well, actually, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, no. We're good. I think we're good. I hope we're good, because I don't really want to take it out if I don't have to. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Now we actually have to do some building by hand. It's not too much, considering. Oh, this hover mode on this jetpack is a lifesaver. The old industrial craft jetpacks, which don't exist in this pack anymore, didn't have a hover mode, or if they did, I can never figure out how to do it. So this is really nice that I could kind of semi-fly around at will. There's new charging pads actually in this update for some add-on to thermal expansion, and what they do is allow you to just stand on a pad, and then it will actually charge all of your flux charge stuff automatically, which is awesome. But there's also a new jetpack in the pack from Mechanism, which uses hydrogen or something else to fly, and they're actually armored, which I might eventually switch over to, even though I like the jetpack. And this is actually only the third tier of the simply jetpacks. It could get better if I wanted to spend the materials on it. Ugh. Excuse me. Dinner is coming back to me. Oh, we're out of blocks again. I'm always out of blocks. But we, I don't know. I really need armor. Like, I just got killed by a zombie because there's infernal mobs on this pack now, which makes them way buffer, and they come with much stronger swords and stuff, much more health, and they hurt. I've been hit. I have 6 extra hearts on me, and I've been hit by an Enderman and killed instantly by a strong Enderman. So it's kind of insane what the new mobs can do. So I'm gonna finish up this dome. We're gonna come back when I have some of the work done, and we'll probably wrap up this episode. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, well, we've got the capsule here done. Just added a couple torches. I don't think it's entirely done. There's something I want to do to it, but we'll get back to that next time I show it. I did a couple things in the interim. I finally put the colors on the roofs over here and over there. Right now they're just like slab level. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this. I still need to put snow on everything. I still have to color these. I haven't figured out what color I want them yet. What else? Oh, I went and did this in here. So, got a little bit of a thing holding up the roof. And then we have railings all the way down and some more lighting. So I took care of that. And then I put in the last little bits of ramps here just to cover up protect the cables some, and also so we can get over them easier, which is nice. And I also put in a door over here so we can finally get in and out the building easier, because I seem to always come in on this side. I still need to texture that. So I think I'm going to call it here for this episode. It was a lot more buildy, I want to say, than it's been the whole time of the series been going on. If you found it to be worse that way and you prefer me just wanting to show you the work I've done with a little bit here and there, let me know. Or if you prefer me building more. I think the building episodes are going to go longer, so if you don't like longer episodes, maybe I should just do the in and out all the time. We'll see. So thanks for watching, everybody. I think next episode we're going to get started on another project. We're not done with the power plant, of course. If you've watched any of my series on building with sand especially, you know that I like to jump between projects a lot, because sometimes I just need some time to recharge and figure out what I'm going to do, or we need one building to improve the other building. So that's kind of the case with this one. There's stuff that needs to go in here or be taken out of here so we can change the way it is. Do more in here by doing something else somewhere else. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, yeah, we gotta get rid of all this stuff. This has to go in its own building, and we gotta do some more work in here. I'm actually thinking about putting a cage up, but I'm not sure yet. But when it happens, it happens. I'd like to put out more of these episodes far quicker than once a week, and to do that means I'm gonna have to do more episodes that are just work. So, well, yeah. Let me know what you think. Either way, love it or hate it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.